Hello, I'm just going to quickly show you how to set up printing labels, getting ready for printing and cutting labels, each label having a separate number. So I'm going to start off by creating the page size, the size of the label that I want. In this instance, I want it 260mm by 60mm, and there is my label. I'm going to double click on the rectangle tool, which will give me a rectangle, and I'm going to give this a radius corner. That is the piece which is going to cut when it goes to the plotter. Now this line needs to have a name of cut contour because that is what rips require for it to cut properly. Corel Draw does have a Roland VersaCam palette within it, so just navigate to where your palettes are, the spot colour palettes are. You will see the Roland one there. Choose the VersaCam one and you will see that display here, and there is the cut contour colour. So right click that and we can now see that that has changed to the colour that's required. Now the customer supplied me with an Excel file with all the different numbers in it, but that has to be opened in Excel or LibreOffice Calc or whatever you happen to be using and saved as a CSV file. Once that is done, we are ready to merge it into Corel Draw, and to do that we go to File and Print Merge, and we're going to create a Print Merge field. We're going to import it and click Next. We're going to choose the file that we're going to import, and just for convenience I've put it on the desktop. So I can choose CSV and I can see the racking labels which I'm going to use. I'm going to click that and click Next. Now the first field, first cell in the column, the individual column I've labelled as A1 purely and simply so that it is different from the numbers, and I can click that and click Next. And here we can see all the different numbers which are going to be imported and the number of the page that they will be. I'm going to click Next. I can save all my settings if I want to. I'm not in this instance, and I'm going to click Finish. And then this Print Merge bar will appear here, and we're going to insert a Print Merge field. We can do whatever we like with this in terms of changing sizes or anything like that, so I'm just going to drag it roughly there. I'm going to make it so that it's centered text because some of the numbers will be varying widths and I want them to be centered. And I'm also going to press the P key, which is going to put it precisely in the middle of my page, and I'm going to choose a different font. Let's do that font there, it's quite a nice one. From then on in I can either print it directly to a printer if I was going to a printer, but in this instance I'm going to merge it as a new document. So we just click that, and it'll take a second or two to process. And there we can see all our different numbers, 1 to 100, and if you want to have a look at those, just go to the page sorter view, and we'll just click that, and there we can see all the different pages with all the different numbers on there. So go back to the normal view. Now it's a case of getting it ready, doing a step and repeat so that it's ready to go to your printer stroke plotter. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to print it to Qt PDF. That's a free PDF creator, and it effectively will just add another printer driver to your list, and you literally just print to it. So that's what we're going to use. I'm going to click Preferences and change the page size. So I'm going to go to Advanced, it defaults to A4, and I'm going to choose the PostScript custom page size, and I'm going to make this the size of the page size which is on my printer. I want to do these in pages of 1 metre, and I know that effectively I've got 1200mm in height to put it into, so I'm just going to add those numbers in there and click OK. I'm going to OK that, click on OK, apply, And in the print preview, I can now see, here's my page, 1 metre by 1200, and I want to step and repeat these. So I'm now in print preview in Corel Draw. So how many am I going to put? I'm going to put 3 across, and then I'm going to scroll down however many I want to fit onto a page. That will be enough, because I'm going to also add a gutter, and in this instance I'm going to use 5mm, and I'm going to do the same again for the horizontal gutters. Just going to have a quick look, and there they are, and I can see this is going to run into 2 pages. When I'm happy with it, I'm just going to click the print icon, and in a few seconds I'm going to be prompted for a file name. I'm going to pop it on the desktop. It's going to be print merge 1. You can call this whatever you like. I'm going to leave it as print merge 1, and I'm going to click save. And that is now saved on my desktop. We're finished in this section, so we can go back to our normal drawing page. Just going to do a bit of a check here, and I'm going to create a new page. I'm going to make it 1000mm by 1200mm. There is our page size, and I'm going to import our print merge. I'm going to choose a PDF file, PDF filter, and there is our print merge PDF. I'm going to double click that, and I'm going to import all the text as curves, and that will become apparent in a minute. If I press the space key, that will put it directly into the middle of your page. If I just check that, I can see that that is a curve now. That is no longer text. If I click on that, I'm still retaining my cut contour layer. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to export it as an EPS file, because not all RIPs will be able to process a PDF. Some prefer the EPS. So from here we go to File and Export. I'm going to pop it on the desktop again. I'm going to do it as an EPS file, and the file name, you can call it whatever you like. I'm going to call it Test Labels, and I'm going to click Export. The output colours must be left as native, and if you do that, then the cut contour line will remain called cut contour, and I'm going to click OK. So that's been saved. Now, just as a belt and braces check, I'm going to go to another page, and I'm going to make that by 1000 by 1200, and we can see that. And I'm now going to import EPS files. So EPS doesn't have an EPS filter as such in Corel Draw, it is just a PS filter. So we just find the PS filter there, and there is the test labels. I'm going to click Import, OK, and there is our first page. I can go in here, and I can see it's still saying cut contour, and we're now ready to go. When I exported as PDF, then I could have made another setting. So export, I can rename that. I do want to replace it. In here I have some options. Under advanced, I did it as objects, and I could have clicked it as page, and that would have taken the whole page. You can use compression for bitmaps. There's no bitmaps in this, so it wouldn't really have mattered. settings here, ready to go. Click OK. And then it would have exported the page properly. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.